Oh, happy day. I got to go golfing with David Nutter today. You may recognize him from the Literal Coffee Talk video and from the Boston trip. Never met the guy, and he let me stay at his house for 3 days during that trip, and now we're buds. 42 degrees, very windy, and no sun. I'm very proud of my 87, and he shot a 102, but I gave him 20 strokes, so he won by 5. Anyways, on with the business. It always cracks me up when we get some cause support from Chris Katowski. Thank you very much, Chris, because I get a PayPal email and no message whatsoever, but I know what I'm supposed to do by now. It's turn a Pearl Jam song into a ukulele song, so here we go with Daughter. All right, so we went over this sort of briefly and sort of off the top of my head on a live stream, but I mean, who's going to go combing through an hour-long video to find just the one little thing? Plus, I added something, and it makes it more daughtery. Okay, Daughter is tuned in open G, so grab me a G chord. Your ukulele should be tuned normally. G chord on the ukulele is D shape on the guitar people, so 2, 3, 2, and we're going to do it normal first. And then the pointer finger and the middle finger are going to come off. And back on. So you get the motion of, and the motion of, and that's the verse. All right, next part. One of the neat things about taking a song that was on one instrument and transferring it to another instrument sometimes is you learn something about the song that you didn't realize. And here we go. Check it out, G, right? And if we make this a G7, we sort of turn it inside out. So it's 2, 1, 2. That's a G7. Move it up 1 fret would be logically G sharp 7, and 1 more fret would be A7. Now, take your ring finger and make it your pinky finger instead on the 5th fret. That's an A7 suspended 4. So that A string is just changing from 5 to 4. Can't strum and talk at the same time. It never occurred to me that this part was an A7 chord, but there it is. Open G string is the same as that note. That's the note that makes A7, A7. Awesome. One of my favorite parts about doing Daughter on the ukulele is the little guitar fill. We're going to start with just a little bit of the verse. And then the 5th fret of the E string, 5, 7, 5, hammer on pull off. And then 7, 5 on the A string, 7, 5 on the E string. So, and then back into your, so here we go. Yes, that was my best time. Now the outro just happens to be over an E minor chord that the band is playing, so grab the, let's see, 3, 5, 7, 10th fret of the A string. I still have to, guys can't eat anything because I don't play the ukulele that much. And you're going to have your open E string, so that works, right? We're going to go 10, 9, and I'm just sort of strumming both of those strings. 10, 9, 5, 4. Outro bit, which is going to be the 4th fret. You could use the open fret of the E string and the 1st fret. I like to use the 4th fret of the C string and the 5th fret. You're going to just hammer on, pull off, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Hammer on, pull off. That G note works there too. Yeah, daughter on the ukulele, Chris Katowski, thank you for your continued support, and thanks for being a cool guy with great ideas. Yeah, and everybody, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye. Always right when I turn the camera off. You could do a whole E minor chord, 2, 3, 4, and use your pinky for the hammer-on pull-off for more beef. And then switch it to E major, 4, 4, 4, mute. B, 4, 3, 2, 2. C sharp minor, 6, 4, 4, 4. And A, 2, 1, open, open. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. For the whole experience. Have a good one, everybody. Happy birthday, Eddie. Sorry, Ed.